Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey. We're hanging out in the Icelands. Wrong deck. We're going to the flight deck. We would like to see... Oh, did we already do... Oh, man, I'm so behind. Yes, the plan is to jump to this unknown place. Although, do we want to do that? Decisions. Because this was the thing where I'm not sure what the best way forward is. I think maybe we target here. Since we don't know what this is, it could be a verdant world, which would kind of give us a boost. As far as like our biomass and our produce is concerned. Because those are the ones that are kind of holding us back now. Or not holding us back, but they're in danger of causing trouble. Because we have 9 people that are starving, so we need to get produce under control. And in order to get produce under control, we need to build more biomass. So we've slowly been building out this room, which should help with the biomass balance overall. And then we've slowly been adding corn here as well. So we've got 4 right now. I'd like to get 3 more into this room, if we can. And then maybe stuff some potatoes in the middle. And then, honestly, you could even stick 2 things right across. I think you can. Let's take a look here. If we really need to get into it, like potatoes here. Yeah, we could stick potatoes here, and they'd still be able to sneak behind them there. And then you can put 2 potatoes right in front, and then you'd have 3 corn along the wall here. And then I think that's as much as we could fit into this room the way it is currently configured. We were definitely still losing biomass and produce. So as soon as this jump light is ready, we're going to get the heck out of here. Water is actually going up. It's not super great though, and especially as we start getting more plant-based production in here, we're gonna need even more condensers. Alright, let's get out of here. Go ahead and jump. Away we go. No countdown this time? Princess U4 must be taking a nap. Oh, never mind. They heard me talking shit. 1 sleepy person, 1 isolated person. Nope, nebula. That's fine though. That'll slow down the Zootopans. Problem being we can't really see where we're jumping. Thanks, Vash. But based on that, let's go ahead and target here. We'll make a quick jump, see what this is, and then we'll just keep on moving. Let's quick send out our shuttles for survey operation first. I did have a quick shuttle in the last run, and that was pretty helpful to do the survey operation. It goes really, really fast. So maybe we want to add the high-speed comms. 275? I think we can spare those resources. Water production's through the roof now.
Engineers to your assignment.
I guess our condenser's finally caught up. This metal extractor is working, which I am thrilled about. It kind of seems like they need this backside to be able to load the material in. You see how they're loading that in? So it almost looks like you're not able to load material from the front half. You have to put it in from this back square, which is fascinating to me. But because we have this little channel open at the back here, it actually does make it work. So that's cool. Good to know. Biomass is actually positive now. We're still losing produce though. We'll try to pay attention to this guy down here. Once it's done with its operation, we'll try to send out the heavy shuttle as soon as we can. Yeah, biomass is trending really positive now, which is great. And then we are out of produce again. We're kind of making it work though. The starving issue is not getting worse. But that could very quickly change on us. So let's go ahead and throw down a corn. Like, as we add corn, we'll keep adding biomass to this room, and then we'll just kind of make sure our water balance is acceptable. Power's fine for now. I'm not super worried about any of our resources necessarily. We could, once biomass gets into a really healthy point, we can kick plastic production back on. That'll probably be the one we just want to keep an eye on to make sure nothing goes horribly wrong for us. Let's go check on the flight deck real quick. Still at 61%. Now, the lunchroom's fine. This room's fine. I have no problems with this room. I did want to expand this out to fill out with full double bunks for everybody. But the fact that we're still a little low on plastic says me a little nervous. But I think I'll go ahead and queue this up. I think it'll be fine. It's just 8 and 8. We don't have to go too crazy. And then once we build this double bed, we can start cycling out these other single beds. Like, they're all full of people right now, so I don't really want to delete them out from under people. This floor is just a madhouse up in here. People be eating lunch all the time. People only hang out in this room. And then, like, by comparison, like, this floor is empty. Oh! This room is ready to roll. Only ammo here. So get the ammo. Or get all these extra resources out of here. Ammo only. Make sure we didn't leave. I thought I had reorganized all these things to get the ammo out of this place. Perfect success. Whoops. I love how I sit around waiting for this thing to be done, like, a lot, and then I never am around for it to actually be available. Salvage opportunity, though. Get this shuttle out. Underway. We're almost ready to jump again. We could go ahead and skip this one and just keep on jumping further. But I think it's more important to either get a surplus of produce or biomass just to keep our ship. Yeah, like, the starving issue is going to get worse if we don't get some help. The salvage mission should help because they should bring more produce back. But if we can find a verdant world in the nebula, I think that's more important than being as efficient as possible with our jumping. We've got another biomass thing up and running. And now our biomass is starting to take off, which is fantastic. Produce has been punched out. That's great. We're going to go up and make sure these things are high priority haul, high priority production. Because when the produce is available, we want to get that processed as quickly as possible. That way, when people are off schedule, they can go get fed. We could try going to this black alert, which rations meals, water, and metagel, but they become sad. I don't think we necessarily need to do that right now anyway. We should high priority these things, though, because the faster we get these things rolling, the quicker we can sort the issue. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and queue up another corn right now, since we've already finished hauling all the resources for that. The quicker we can get this produce issue under control, the better. And the way the cycle for the corn seems to be right now is we're getting a large group all at once. This little guy is kind of on its own cycle, and then I'm assuming these three will also kind of be on their own cycle as well. This guy's just hanging out with the seed bank, studying, you think? Still working on this bed. That's definitely a lower priority, though. And then we should go see, is the high-speed comms all done? Nope, still under construction. Somebody in there? Sure enough. Valentin? I thought it was Valenstein. But once that's done, we'll throw down the high-speed shuttle over here. And that should help with our surveying speed. Is we'll be able to send that guy out really, really fast, get the survey done, and then send out our salvage mission right after. Speaking of, almost 50%. By almost 50%, I mean it was exactly 40%. You know how rounding works. Still getting a little worse. Good news is you can kind of counteract starving by having a lot of metagel on hand. Because as they slowly lose health from starving, they'll come down here and get patched up by the doctor. So by having a lot of metagel, we can kind of kick the bucket on the produce for a bit. Keep all this rolling. Are you guys all organized accordingly? Oh, whoops. You are. Only biomass in this room. And I should throw in the... What does it take to do... You guys. 4, 8? Lots of plastics, huh? Maybe we'll hold off on that. I don't want to yeet all of my plastics in case I need them for reasons. Yeah. I wish they would bring the ammo up from... I assume it's all stuck down here on the flight deck. Sure enough. Can I tell you to get this out of here? Yes! Ammo, get it out. Take it upstairs. We're gonna tell them to ditch all the ammo from here and move it up to that room where it will be useful. Returning, they should be back very soon. And then we can jump. Building another algae generator. We're almost out of produce again. So as soon as this guy's up and running, we're gonna drop down another corn generator. And maybe it would be better to... I'm assuming these two have the same time requirement as far as how fast they produce food, right? Yeah, I think we'll go with potato, and we'll throw it in the middle here. Maybe we'll start to diversify. Success, fantastic. Are they back? They are back. Cool. Let's get out of here. Back to the bridge. Jump.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we?
So they should drop off some produce and kind of alleviate some more of the starving issue. We're generating biomass really fast now, which is fantastic. Water's still a positive, it looked like. And it helps that most of the, or all of the crops we've been building are water efficient, so it shouldn't impact our water as much. They have slowed their advance. We're into another nebula, unfortunately. So we're gonna go ahead and target you next. Immediately send out our shuttle again. What am I doing? Send you out. Survey operation. Get on out of there. I like how I always click on that other robot shuttle and then I always send this other one instead. I don't know what that says about me. Maybe that's just how the UI is. Maybe it says nothing about me. Rapid shuttle. Let's throw this guy down. 12, 12, 2. That's fine. We keep sucking in more composites from each of these salvage missions, which is great. Building that guy will just help with our salvage operations, so... Still working on this one. Next corn crop, though, so we should throw down that potato I talked about. We're not a corn-only ship anymore. Some potatoes. Slap that bad boy down. Man, we are burning through produce like nobody's business, and the starving issue is gonna get worse before it gets better. But the more of these we build, the better the issue gets. So, just gonna keep on building out. That's really all we can do, is keep on sending out these salvage missions, keep on building out our resources, and go from there. Our biomass is doing fine. Still going up. And the nice thing is these things take... Like, they're more efficient from a produce perspective as well. Is you produce 5 per 1, 5 per 1 instead of, you know, whatever. Peas are like 2 per 1 or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not great. So the more we build out that greenhouse, just the better off we'll be. And we can throw more potatoes in here too. We'll do the 2 potatoes here. We'll finish the last of the corn. And actually, now that I'm looking at this a little closer, I think... What am I doing? Oh, I don't want a new room. I want to add an object. We could... Because you can put one here. Would you put it here? Is that allowed? I don't know. It might, because you can still squeeze around it to get to that observation room. The other thing we could do is we could just smack it right here and smack this one right here. I think that's actually better now that I look at it. This room is just going to be jammed with plants. You'll not be able to walk a foot in here without running into a greenhouse object. Positive produce still? Have we finally hit equilibrium? Not sure. Water's still going through the roof, though. We finally fixed the water problem. Thank God. Power we're losing a little bit, but it's hard to keep track of that when the engineers aren't actually working on it. Let's go check on our shuttle. Returning. Quick pause. Auto-assign crew. Bunch of Marines. That's exactly what we want to see. Salvage opportunity. Get on out of here. Everybody on that shuttle looked either tired or distraught. I don't know what that says about my ship. Devastated people commanding this shuttle as they go off to save us. Getting healed up there. Still a lot of starving. Building building a potato. Ah, so potato takes 4, same amount of produce, same amount of biomass, but it yields half the 60% of the produce. So the corn is the way to go. Unfortunately, just with how corn is configured, can't really fit as many in here. At least with how I built this room out. Perfect success. Fantastic. That's just the survey shuttle, though. This one is under construction, though, so we'll be able to... likely be able to send out the rapid shuttle with the next survey mission. Or for the next survey mission, I should say. More corn. Get it in here. Would you allow me to throw corn down like this? You would. I'm astounded. I will do that. Because you haven't stopped. And I could do it like right here, like pseudo blocking this doorway. I hate it, but I love that you can do it. We're only gonna throw down 1 corn though. One thing at a time. Don't get crazy up in here. Can you half block this door? The thing about half blocking a door makes me terrified that they, like, even though it's allowed, they won't actually be able to get in and out of here. Because they always walk through the middle. So I'm as tempted as I am to try it, I'm not going to do it. That sounds like a way to get your people trapped in a room or stuck on an object forever until everybody dies. Starving is finally coming back down. I think we had a high watermark of 17 at one point. Biomass is starting to creep downward again, so we definitely want to build more. Kind of left that alone for a second. And part of that could just be because we're building out so much of our greenhouse here. But we definitely don't want to get to the point where we're running out of biomass and we can't produce any more produce anyway. How we doing? Almost got enough jump light. Ready to jump. Just when I said we were almost ready. Rapid shuttle's ready to rumble. You guys are still heading out, it looks like. So it'll probably take them a while to finish and then come back. Let's go check on the Zootopan Pursuit. We're at 38 minutes, so they are catching up. But once we hit the Once we hit the right balance between produce and biomass, where we're not hitting 0 anymore and we can keep our people from starving, we can just jump. We don't need to be sitting around waiting for salvage anymore. And we're getting really close to that point. I feel like as we build this room out, maybe that'll solve our issue. And then we can stop looking for a verdant world. Right now I'm just really hesitant to jump anywhere else other than the next one in the row. At least without seeing what we're doing. So that's the drawback of the nebula, is like, while it slows down the pursuit, it does kind of mess with your ability to jump as efficiently as possible. So you should always keep that in mind. Now, potatoes! We can put more potatoes in here. Maybe we'll put them over here first. Water's still going up, so not a problem there. And actually, but our water is high enough that it's actually going to be a negative to go do this. But we should start converting this stuff over to large tanks. I did this exactly the same way last time, where I set the room up to convert over to large tanks, and then I never did it. So we might as well bite the bullet and actually get around to doing it this time. Maybe just throw down a large tank like that. Or do we want to place them like this? No, I think it's more efficient to have that middle aisle. Otherwise you have like a big row on the end. I will do it like that. Deconstruct, reconstruct. We've hit our water limit. These 2 metal extractors are doing great work. We've actually almost chewed through all the material we've had on board, which is wild. Having 2 material extractors is great for that. You guys, we can go ahead and turn ammo storage back on, because they kicked them off the shelves in order to like meet the criteria, it looks like. Or maybe they were transferring them and then they swapped off of the orders. But it looks like a lot of the storage is doing well. Actually, I'm gonna, I take it all back. Rescind that order. I'm gonna put the ammunition back upstairs. Landing, fantastic. Please succeed. Cross your fingers. Incoming. There they are. Success! Woohoo! Alright, let's get out of here. Next jump in the sequence.
Ship to Jumplight. Hold on, everyone.
Alright.
Jumping in T-minus 5, 4.
I guess she only ever counts down from 5. I could have swore she said 10, 9, 8, blah 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 blah. Maybe that's me. Maybe I'm tricking myself into thinking that I was the one doing the talking and then Princess Euphora was me. We're all Princess Euphora if you think about it hard enough. Or not hard enough, as the case may be. Alright, well, now we're here. Let's go ahead and send out our rapid shuttle survey operation. Rapid shuttle. Look at them go. They got 20% success chance, 10% speed. Actually, we should probably try and find somebody who has a Leadfoot ability and just launch them out of here with the rapid shuttle. This guy needs a repair. Let's go ahead and prioritize that. Swap the crew around. And then we're positive produce, but the shuttle did just come back, so we'll want to keep an eye on that. Biomass is still a slight negative, so we do want to go ahead and continue to build out this room. There we go. And then if we need to, we can go over here and we can build out this room as the other another biomass room. And we'll probably want to do that eventually so we can get our plastics manufacturing back online. And what we might end up doing is actually turning off the metal processors and kicking on the plastic processors, just because we're actually going to run out of material. I never thought that would ever happen to me, but sure enough. Oh, now that we're in a place that we can actually see what's ahead of us, We should plot out our jumps here. Ah, there's the verdant world that we were looking for. I think we will jump there first. I mean, we can't even see what's next. So we will jump there, and I will send out every shuttle we have immediately to just suck up all of the material. And that'll really help us just kind of figure out our balance, because I assume that'll kick us up to around 100 biomass, you know, a pretty high balance of produce. And then we'll be able to kind of see what is our production versus our absorption of resources here, because we're still sitting at 11 starving people. So even though we've had, you know, positive produce for a while here, we still haven't really kicked that in the teeth as far as making sure all of our crew is alive. So another potato. I forgot that we had built the heavy tank of water down here, and I was like, why is our water so low? It's because we increased all of our capacity. In order to counteract that, though, we want to come in here, and this will take 100 water. What are we at? I don't know what our maximum water is at, but I think I want to take out 2, and then add another heavy, large tank in here. And this will make this room so efficient that we could actually just keep it open and drop in like the Steamworks or something if we want to make a sauna upstairs to help with like people's health and whatnot. Down to 71 material. Perfect success, hell yeah! I forgot to send you out immediately. You guys are all assigned. Yep. Local missions. Salvage opportunity. Get on out there. It's only a 10% boost to success, so there is a significant chance this will not work. But we're gonna give it the old college try here. We did hit 0 produce again, so we're still not maintaining that through. I do want to look at this. And I did start doing this in the last run where I converted all of my medical beds over to the auto med bay. It's a pretty hefty resource investment, 6.2 versus 8.5 plus components. We have a lot of components, so that's not really the concern. It's the fact that we don't have plastic production up and running. Although maybe we could kick that back on now that our biomass is doing really well. And actually, in anticipation of having to kick on our plastics manufacturing again, let's go ahead and make sure this room is completely built out the way we want it to. Alright, we got a big produce influx here. We harvested all the corn in this room. This corn should be coming in very shortly as well. Potatoes. Alright, I'm feeling good about the produce now. Our starving's down to single digits, which is fantastic. Somebody is dehydrated, which is shocking to me. Somebody's not going to the soda fountain when they feel thirsty. we need to have a mandatory break time to get everybody drinking. Water hit a negative for the first time in a bit. So maybe it's another time to build another condenser here. Here. Just like slap it down there. Don't want to jump just yet. Confirm build plan. And then I think I will go down here and fire up the plastic fabricator again. Active. Yeah, we'll just let the metal extractors roll. If we start to lose power, maybe we'll shut one of them off. We'll leave it alone for now. And yeah, I'm feeling good. I think we're in a good place. We'll let that shuttle come back and we'll jump to the verdant world, and then that should really give us a head start as far as making sure we have this balanced appropriately. Especially now that we've kicked our plastics manufacturing back on, the biomass might be the next thing. What the heck? What is your problem, my man? Hold on. Artificial propulsion? Hates beds. You weirdo! Sleeps on the spot. Maybe, is that a good thing? A bad thing? They don't need a bed? He's got a nemesis named Joss, and their bestie is named Moss. What the heck? Cora, you're a weirdo. Hey, it just gets up and keeps on rolling. Oh, what a ship. Alright, more potato. Perfect success, fantastic. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Initiate jump.
Initiating our jump. And then we're gonna immediately send out every shuttle we have. Rapid shuttle for the survey. The robot shuttles will handle all the resource extraction. And then the heavy shuttle will go out for the salvage opportunity that I assume will unlock. Alright, we're looking really good. Let's take a quick look at our pursuit here. Our pursuers are still about the same time behind, so we're not doing too bad there. If you guys have enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey or my other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.